I think it is potentially difficult. It's written, we have the letter here if you can have a look at it, but it's written by Conservative Grassroots Chairman Robert Woolard. He says he represents 90 senior Conservatives from the grassroots, not MPs. These include Conservative constituency chairman, former chairman, but certainly the people who will be campaigning for David Cameron and for an election victory in 2015. What they're worried about, obviously, is politically the lifting of restrictions on Bulgarian and Romanian migrants from January the 1st in a couple of days' time. They're worried about a challenge from UKIP, who of course oppose this. They're worried about the forthcoming European elections, where it's going to be an issue. And they're suggesting that David Cameron does two things, both of which I think are probably highly unlikely from speaking to Downing Street. But the first thing they want him to do is to recall Parliament in the next couple of days so he can get a vote on his immigration bill to extend what are called transitional controls on Romanian and Bulgarian migrants. That could put Britain at loggerheads with the rest of the EU, because Downing Street say they've extended these controls for the maximum amount of time. The second thing, though, I think is, this is where I think it is more challenging for David Cameron, is that they're saying that there is already some provision for extending temporary restrictions on migration. That in the accession treaty, the treaty which brought Romania and Bulgaria into the EU in the first place, if there's fears about the effect on the labour market in this country, then this government, and indeed other EU governments, can then put a temporary ban on. They're saying, why not do this until 2018, until after the EU referendum, if it's held in 2017? They say that Spain has already done this. So the challenge there for David Cameron is to say to him, look, don't throw up your hands in horror and say nothing can be done. We've got a solution, a temporary solution to this particular problem. So that's a challenge which they have yet to answer.